Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and thank you once again to Bandai Namco Entertainment America for giving me the wherewithal to do this test drive of the Gundam Mark 5 MP type. That does seem to stand for Missile Pod, going by the missile pods, so we are going to take a look at its various skills and what have you. It is a 650 cost, usable in ground and space. It is a general. It has space compatibility, so slightly better stats in space, or slightly better performance, I should say. Moves a little faster, gets better boost efficiency than something without space compatibility. Has a melee priority of 2, 20,000 hit points, ballistic resistance 28, beam resistance 29, melee resistance 21, range strength 37, melee strength 28, movement speed 135, high speed maneuver, boost speed 220, thruster gauge 65, turning speed 72. Has 17 close range slots, 7 medium, and 24 long range. Let's look at the enhancement list and then we'll go on to weapons and skills. Okay, at 670 development points, it has +1 beam defense. 1340, it gets +1 ranged mod. 2010, it gets 100 shield hit points. 2690, it gets 1 more expansion slot in each of the 3 locations. If you pay DP and option kits to engineering kits, I think it is, to modification kits, I think. Regardless, break the first limit, and to get 5,380 development points, you get +5 beam defense, which would give it a native beam defense without any parts of 35 altogether. That's not bad. And also ranged, if you break the second limit and have 8,070 points, you get another 5 range strength. And that would make the range strength 43, I believe, altogether included with this. So that's not bad. All right, let's take a look. Okay, it has the Mark 5 beam rifle, which is an EPAC rifle. It stuns on hit. It does not charge. 2,600 damage per shot. 4 shots in the magazine. Range of 400 meters, which is not bad. Cooldown time between shots is 5.5 seconds, and reload time is 15 seconds. Beam Saber has an attack power of 2,900. Cooldown time is 2.5 seconds between attacks, which is pretty standard. Looks like it doesn't have any special abilities noted in the description. Okay, and Incom beam cannons. That's pretty standard. Let's see. 1,000 damage per shot, heat rate 50%, range of 300 meters, cooldown time 0, so it probably fires multiple times, overheat 12 seconds. Apparently you can launch the left and right incom separately. Their stats are the same, which is interesting. Rear beam cannon is ×2, 1,250 damage, 85% heat rate, range 400 meters, cooldown time 4.5 seconds, overheat time 18 seconds. I'm betting that 1,250 damage is per beam since it is a double beam cannon. I do wish they'd kind of note that in the power rating the way, say, Borderlands stats did. That would be very useful. Oops, wrong button. Okay, the missile pods. 500 damage per missile. They are ballistic, of course. Ammo of 6. 300 meter range. Cooldown time between firing is 1 second, so they probably fire individually. And reload time 12 seconds. Fires guided missiles with reasonable firepower toward reticle. Nice. Did it again. Missile pod shrapnel. Neat. Power 225. Ammo 6. Range 200 meters. Cooldown time 0.4 seconds. Reload time 12. Okay, damages parts easily with a high hit rate. I wonder if they'll stun, or if they'll be more like the Rick Diaz shrapnel bazooka. Find out. And a pretty solid shield, 15,000 hit points. So that's right, it has shield booster optimization. I believe the previous Mark V did as well. So yeah, interesting stuff here. Let me Let me rearrange things a little bit. I'm going to make the beam cannon the bottom. I am going to make the right incom here, the left incom here, the standard missiles here, and the shrapnel up there. These are not recommendations. This is just what pops into my head. Okay, so the skill set. Leg shock absorber level 3, so less stress on the legs after jumping, after boosting, and it also recovers from that stress faster. Quick boost level 2, so 20% faster jumps. Emergency evasion 1, so it does have a dodge roll. Anti-blast stabilizer, so it can't get staggered if it's next to an exploding mobile suit. Melee combo controller level 1, so it has a 2-hit melee combo. Power accelerator level 2. When a weapon clash ends or a melee attack is deflected, you can recover with an evasive maneuver, allowing another action immediately. In other words, when you're coming out of a clash or a bounce, you can boost out of your bounce animation a little bit faster and start your next attack. High performance balancer level 1, so it can cancel its jumps and boost into melee. High spec AMBAC level 2, which is standard for space compatible suits. Basically, it's kind of like balancers in that if you are moving in a straight line and stop boosting, it will cancel out the braking animation for you, and it gives you slightly faster turning speed. Maneuver armor level 1, so you have less stun when you are boosting. Force injector level 2, so you can change directions while boosting with relative efficiency. Enhanced tackle level 4, so plus 95% to tackle damage and plus 10% distance. Damage control level 1 reduces staggers when hit consecutively by attacks without suppressive effects, so it takes more build stun to stop it. Back add-on buffer, so if you hit its backpack, it will take 15% less damage. Leg buffer, which does the same thing, but also has the benefit of reducing location damage as well, so it's harder to break your legs. Spatial awareness auxiliary device. When switching target weapons, the time taken to switch decreases by 80%. So if you go from one incom to another, it is much faster. I'm going to check and see if the missile pods have the same skill, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the incoms. And optimized shield booster. Activates if shield is equipped, enables mid-air high-speed movement and additional actions, reducing thruster consumption during these moves. Increases high-speed movement by 10 and reduces thruster consumption at the start of and during high-speed movement. So as long as your shield isn't broken, and with 15,000 hit points, that should take a while, you functionally have a boost speed of 230. You can do mid-air boosting, which is always useful. And it's more thruster efficient than your mobile suit will be without the shield. So, okay, let me look at the descriptions of these. Okay, yeah, I was right. They don't mention... None of these mention the spatial awareness auxiliary device skill, so that is only something that affects the incoms. That's not bad. You know, something that speeds up remote weapons, never bad. So we are going to go into the standard training ground of mass driver facility, cost 500, because there are things there I know have stun resistances we can gauge some build stun amounts on. And let's see what we've got.
Ready to begin?
Yep, that's a Gundam Mark V, all right. I swear the head's a little different. I know there are multiple head designs for the Mark V, so... All right, the beam rifle stuns. The beam cannon should do the same. 1386, I think that was from one beam hitting. Let's see if I can hit them both. Boy, touchy today. 1386. Okay, that may be from both after the Gundam's beam defense is accounted for. All right, let's try the missiles, and then we'll do some incom stuff. Okay, it actually fires them in a volley, and a volley is enough to stun a standard mobile suit. And the shrapnel is a shrapnel bazooka type weapon, but it fires very quickly and has a decent amount of build stun. So yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's check out the incoms. They do 3 shots at about 1100 each to a level 3 Gundam. Level 3 should be at 500.
There are 3
And we'll try the other one and then check out melee while we wait for them both to come back. Yeah, so not enough build stun to stop a Zoc just by themselves, but if you use both, of course. Okay, melee. Neutral is that swing. Down swing is that two-part swing. That is a good one. Let's look at that again. Yep, that's a good swing. All right, and the left and right. Our left and right. Yeah, not exactly exciting, but very useful. So, all right, let's take a look here. Yes, they do, in fact, launch together. They do pretty solid damage. Not bad. All right, and the shrapnel takes still about 3 hits to stun a Zoc. The missile pod will do it in one volley. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I'd say it's pretty solid. Just to show off some of the other skills it has, it does have a dodge roll. Given that it's a hover suit, I kind of expected to just spin, but nope, it's got bigger ambitions than that. It does have forced injector, so you can change direction a few times without overheating. Quick boost will make you jump a little faster. It's nothing compared to like some of the higher levels of assault booster, but it does the job. All right, and we will let me think and actually do things. Okay, yeah, and with the shield, of course, I am moving a little faster than I otherwise would, and the shield gives me mid-air boosting skills, so that is pretty good. Let's see, does it also give... No, okay. Never tested that before. I'm going to do it one more time, but it looks like the shield gives you... It's slightly inferior to the usual, air boosting skills, because it does not let you... Okay, no, you can double jump, too. So, yeah, it's just like having the, I think it's flight control skill. Yeah, so that is not bad. All right, let's look at the tackle, and then I guess we will go live fire and see how I can do with this. Okay, just a simple kick. Not bad looking, but nothing special. All right, let's turn on the AI and see what we get. Besides killed, that's the usual thing. Okay, Gundam is alive and kicking. Slide back here a little bit. There's one. Yeah, I'm going to have to check it again, but I swear the second incom does not feel like 80% faster to me. That may just be a perception issue and not an actual issue with the gun, or with the incoms, but I don't know. Okay, yep, and the nice thing about that downswing is that the sweep is actually wide enough that even if you don't hit with the lunge, you're still going to get the knockdown. That's important. Yeah, like that. So, not bad. All right, I'm going to check this again. Okay, yeah, for some reason, it didn't work the last time, or maybe I was too slow, or my... Like, maybe, I bet I fat-fingered the weapon swap. You could kind of see the way I did it. You could see the other missile come up in between, so that probably disrupted things. I did have to manage to place them so that I can just tap weapon swap, and it comes up. So, yeah, so if you put them on, like, consecutive weapon swap positions, instead of using the quick swap, which I'm, pretty well conditioned to doing after years now, you can just use a standard weapon swap to switch to the other one and be 100% certain of getting that speed bonus. See what I mean? Yeah, so this is not bad. It's a pretty good general. I like it. And the Gundam missed me. I think it was trying to tackle me. Wouldn't blame it. But, okay, yeah. Just unload missiles. Yeah, this feels pretty good. I like it. I like the standard Mark V. It's another one just like I need to get back to it. It's hard to get back to everything in a game with hundreds and hundreds of mobile suits. Again, one a week for 6 years at least. So, sometimes repeats, sometimes, I think 1 or 2 early weeks they might have skipped. But for the most part, yeah, they have been going strong on this for ages. So, and okay, yep. And okay, hit the full downswing there, did 3562 damage. Yeah, this is there's things here that are definitely, that are, you know, the spatial awareness skill is new. It's not revolutionary, but it is very effective when used well. Like that. I'll probably get stunned, which lets me finish it. Yeah. So, pardon me. Ooh, throat's a little bit dry. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I can think of to show about the Mark 5 MP type. Missile pod type, I'll just say, because that makes it sound mass production, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So, oh, hello, other Zoc. I have a bunch of beams. Okay. Oops. Finally took my legs out, which, you know, again, smart play. The Zoc does not get a counter animation because it is large and unwieldy, so it just tips over when you tackle it. But you can tell it was a successful tackle because my boost gauge refilled. And my legs are still a problem. Man, because of the hovering, when you boost with it, it kind of just, oh yeah, I should see. It does not appear that any of the standard beam weapons have piercing. The incom should, almost if not all remote weapons do. But yeah, luckily you can use the downswing animation to skate, get yourself some mobility with, you know, almost broken legs without falling on your face like I just did. That Gundam's down. And there I go on my face again. At least I fell down, like, outside of the Zoc's range. Yeah, it mazered into the water, or into the pavement, so it didn't do any good. Yeah, one thing I find interesting, maybe other hover suits work this way too, but it's been so long since I used any, you know, a lot, I can't say, but when you fall on your face, you still skate forward. Like, you know, kind of like a figure skater just kind of skidded on the ice. Just kind of interesting. But yeah, that is the Gundam Mark V MP type. Hope you get it if you want it, because it looks like fun. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!